Namaskar. On behalf of the University of Delhi Foundation, I welcome all of you to this event. Where I am sitting right now is a building, every pore of which is steeped in history. It was built for the then Viceroy Lord Hardinge when he was due to come here to attend the Delhi Darbar of 1903. When the capital of India shifted from Calcutta to Delhi, this building was occupied by 4 viceroys who waited for the building that is now called Rashtrapati Bhavan to be completed. Now this is the building in which it is said that Lord Mountbatten actually proposed to Edwina, who later became Lady Mountbatten. This is also the building in which some people say, or it is often said, that Bhagat Singh was held in a dungeon in the basement of the same. Also, the case against the patriots in the Hardinge bomb case was also conducted from this building. Now, in the year 1933, it was handed over to a then 11-year-old institution, which continues to still occupy it, in which over the 100+ years that it has existed, has molded the thinking and futures of millions of young men and women, all of whom are spread all over the globe, occupying many positions of eminence. The institution I am referring to is the University of Delhi. The place I am sitting in is the office of the Hon'ble Vice-Chancellor of Delhi University. I have the honor and privilege of sitting across with the Hon'ble Vice-Chancellor, Professor Yogesh Singh ji. Namaskar. Namaskar. It's a pleasure and honor to be across the table from you, sir.
It's my pleasure.
Sir, I wanted to update you on the fact that I am myself an alumnus of Delhi University.
Very nice.
I did my economics honors from Hansraj, and then I did my management from the Faculty of Management.
It's a matter of pride to all of us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Our alumni are doing extremely well.
Thank you very much. An honor, sir. And you know what? What's important is that when I was coming here, I was thinking that the way I think, the way I talk, the way I express and communicate myself, almost all of it is drawn from the years that I spent at Delhi University.
Very true.
So likewise, I want to ask you, how has your time at your university during your academic days, how has it influenced what you are today?
You know, for a student, university life is very, very important.
Absolutely.
I was born in Aligarh,
Okay.
but my family shifted to Kurukshetra after 2 years.
Right.
So in 1968, my father became assistant professor, or in those days we used to call lecturer,
yes.
of mathematics at Kurukshetra University.
Okay.
So my whole childhood revolved around a small town, Kurukshetra, but very important town.
Absolutely.
I spent so many years, and I have very good memories of a university life. I studied in 2 schools. One is the school maintained by the University Senior Model School, Kurukshetra,
Right.
and another school, Srimad Bhagavad Gita's High School.
Okay.
So 2 schools,
Okay.
6-7 years in one school and 3-4 years in another school.
Right. Right.
And those days were really very good days, school days.
Always.
And campus life.
True.
So I developed in that academic environment from my childhood. And my father was professor of mathematics, and so I was good in mathematics.
Okay. Student would love to know that.
Yes, I was very good in mathematics, and I used to get very good marks in mathematics also, and my father was very happy. But he was very strict on mathematics. Yeah, you should study mathematics very hard, focus on mathematics, that.
Right.
But it was a very good life, and I spent many years in Kurukshetra, so I can proudly say that I am a small town boy.
It's such a blessing to be one, because you're always grounded when you're there, and you know the ground realities of how things have to be worked up. You don't work in the air in that case.
And then, this campus life or academic life is my life.
Right.
Born somewhere, brought up in Kurukshetra, and after that also I came in teaching.
That's the question I have for you next.
Then I came in teaching because of my atmosphere at home, inspiration from my father, and I thought that teaching is a very good profession. I used to teach someone and I was very good at that.
Right, right.
Then with the grace of God,
Things have worked out.
I got opportunity and I started
Get moving up.
career in teaching in computer science.
Yes, yes. That's actually my question, sir, before you go on to that, which is that you have a degree in computer science, you have a doctorate in computer science, and this was the time when you finished your PhD, when the private sector was really booming. And one of the very lucrative options would have been for you to go into the private sector with a degree in computer science. Why did you decide to come into academia besides the background at home?
You know,
It's only your passion.
Frankly speaking, I have not decided anything. God decided for me.
Right.
Circumstances decided for me.
Right.
Because teaching, I used to like teaching.
Right,
That was
right.
one aspect.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I was doing PhD, then I thought, let me try for PhD from United States of America.
Right.
Then I applied. Fortunately I got admission in University of Maryland at College Park. But I was also doing PhD at National Institute of Technology, Kurukshetra.
Right.
We used to call Regional Engineering College,
Right,
Kurukshetra.
right.
I thought if I go there, I may spend more time there. It is better to complete my PhD here.
Acha.
So I decided to decline that offer.
Oh,
And then that was maybe the
turning point?
not exactly turning point, but that was my destiny. That I
Yes.
decided not to go there and decided to continue
This
my
country.
PhD program. But I did well there, and it's okay. I completed PhD in time, and then got the opportunity. I became
teaching.
assistant professor, then associate professor, and like.
So considering the fact that you
God
became
has
a
been
vice
very
chancellor at the age of 45, you were VC at the age of 45. So your associate professorship must have been at 21 only, no? Like,
No.
if you work it backwards.
The issue is because it is due to God and the circumstances that I got that opportunity.
Yeah.
Because to become a vice chancellor, you should have the experience as full professor 10 years.
Right.
I became professor in 2001,
Oh,
and then just after 10 years, I got this
Opportunity.
opportunity of vice chancellorship of Maharaja Sayaji Rao.
Ji, very eminent university
One of
again.
the very prestigious
Honest,
institution of
absolutely.
our country and very
Absolutely.
old institution.
True.
Just after 10 years, like 10 years and you may say 30-40 days, I got that opportunity.
Oh.
And I became head of the department, because I like every aspect of this university thing. I love teaching, basically. Then administration, I became head of the department at the age of 30. So, head of the department, so administration also. And third is the research. So
Right.
I feel that I'm reasonably good at research also. I produced 23 PhDs.
That's being very modest, reasonably good.
23 PhDs. And in those days, PhD in computer science was very difficult because supervisors were not available.
Right.
Discipline was new, situations were very different.
Correct.
And my area where I work, I'm a student of software engineering.
Right.
It was a very new discipline. And it was an evolving discipline.
Right.
I took advantage of that, or God has given this opportunity.
Correct.
And we could publish very quality publications and good number of publications also.
Excellent.
So I think this is, if I have to give credit, then
It goes to the Lord. So, मैं आपको बताऊं, मेरा खुद का मानना ऐसा है कि the Lord always gives the opportunities. You have to be capable enough to understand and accept them, because that is also a responsibility. An opportunity given by the Lord is a responsibility. You have to be able to execute it properly. सिर्फ opportunity लेकर आप बैठ जाएं तो उससे कुछ होने वाला नहीं है. So to that, you cannot deny your credit for that purpose.
Then when I got opportunity to become vice chancellor at the age of 45, it's a very good experience. Very old institution.
Yes.
I had not seen that university
Ever.
Baroda was a very new place for me.
Correct.
First time I visited Baroda in my life to join as vice chancellor of the university. So things were very unknown and total unknown area, and that was my first
assignment at this level.
At the level of the institution.
Yes.
Then I decided to meet some senior vice chancellors and some senior persons of academicians that what should I do? Because I was skeptical, I was scared of
Little hesitant.
slightly, okay, what will happen? Although I was very comfortable in the processes of university,
Right.
being I am the professor of computer science of Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, Delhi.
Yes, I read that in your bio.
And I worked there as dean, head of the department,
Right.
dean student welfare, proctor, controller of examinations.
You were
like many
exposed to. You
responsibilities.
were exposed to all the functions.
I was very confident, but then I met few senior vice chancellors, and I asked them, "See, I want to be a successful vice chancellor. What should I do?" I wanted to take their advice. Then the common advice which came that if you want to be successful, please do not do any recruitment in the university.
Oh, that's a cute.
Then don't start any construction activities. And third is don't do any expansion. क्योंकि recruitment करोगे तो थोड़ा झंझट होगा. And expansion and other things also, this may create some chaos, confusion in the system and controversies. It is better to avoid controversy, and you will have a very successful tenure as a vice chancellor. Then I asked and thought also that okay, this I am not supposed to do. What should I do? What would I do? Then say focus on research, focus on innovation, focus on entrepreneurship, focus on new things like in the research, teaching learning processes. So talk very high on these subjects because output of these subjects will come only after 10 or 15 years. So your tenure will be very comfortable and you will not have any controversies and people feel that a visionary person is talking about many things. But I do understand that all 6-7 things are important. Research is important, innovation is important, entrepreneurship is also important.
Absolutely.
But in the foundation, we need teachers.
True.
We need
physical infrastructure.
Physical infrastructure.
Correct.
And we need expansion also.
Absolutely.
Because our country is a country of 140 crore people.
True.
Expectations are very high.
True.
For example, if we take example of University of Delhi. When Delhi University started with only 1,700 students.
I know that, yes.
Now we have 6 lakh plus students, precisely 6,50,000 students in our university. If our forefathers of this university
had thought like that,
acted like that,
yes,
then this situation would not have arrived.
Correct.
It means because expectations are very high, premier institutions should go for expansion, should go for new construction, expansion, research, all are important. So I decided that I will focus on 3 subjects necessary, and this also I would the research, innovation, and entrepreneurship will also be my priority areas.
Right.
And then with the grace of God, I could do recruitment in MS University Baroda after so many years. Expansion also, we started many subjects there, new programs, and expansion, like good number of buildings were constructed in. Then fortunately I got second term as Vice Chancellor. Government of Gujarat gave me second term. And this happened after many years, like after 30-40 years someone got second term. This was a rare thing, but I got that opportunity. I continued for a few months, like 6-7 months I continued there. Then due to some personal reasons, I decided to shift to Delhi. Then I came to Delhi because in the meantime I lost my father. And so I came to Delhi and became the director of Netaji Subhash Institute of Technology. Then I was Vice Chancellor of Delhi Technological University for 6 years.
Right.
And before joining Delhi University, I got second term in Delhi Technological University also. But I served there only for 3-4 months.
Okay.
And then Delhi University is Delhi University.
Delhi University, correct.
And when I got this offer, I decided to come here, and now I'm with Delhi University.
That's so wonderful. We are blessed. But you know what? The things that you are talking about, the advice that people gave you, it is in a way a blessing, because they advised you not to do certain things. You thought about them and you realized the importance of them. And I think today Delhi University is greatly benefited by the fact that you do not mind expansion. You are enthusiastic about it. You want to recruit people. There are so many changes that you have made because of that.
Because these are my priority areas everywhere.
Correct.
In DTO also, we constructed new buildings, recruited so many people. Controversy होता है, कोई बात नहीं. समुद्र मंथन है ये.
Absolutely.
उसमें
विष तो निकलेगा.
और अमृत भी निकलेगा.
Correct.
अमृत किसको जाएगा? कैंडिडेट्स को जाएगा. विष किसके से आएगा? एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन वालों क्या है, वाइस चांसलर क्या आएगा, प्रिंसिपल्स क्या आएगा, चेयरपर्सन क्या आएगा, बाकी लोगों क्या आएगा, पर बांट के सब लोग, गवर्नमेंट क्या आएगा, मिनिस्टर्स क्या आएगा जो हमारे साथ हैं, चांसलर साहब के आएगा,
बिल्कुल
वो थोड़ा थोड़ा सब लोग शेयर करते हैं, पर उससे फिर इतने लोगों का और यूनिवर्सिटी का भला होता है.
जी,
so that's the point of concern.
Correct.
That no, yes, it is difficult, but if you want extraordinary result, then you should take a difficult path. Do not take easy path.
Correct.
So I don't take easy path, so अच्छा चल रहा.
So 2001 में आप बने थे ना, MSU you said?
नहीं.
2011.
2011 में
बने थे. तो 2011 से 2023 तक आपने इतना विष पी लिया होगा कि अब तक आपका गला तो नीला ही दिखना चाहिए. वो बेटा. तो एक कमीज शायद विष से नीली हुई है कि पहले से नीली थी, मुझे मालूम नहीं है. So we can work out from there. बाकी सर, जब आपने दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी ज्वाइन किया तो व्हाट वाज योर विजन फॉर दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी? व्हाट डिड यू रियली वांट इट टू बिकम compared to what it was when you took over?
When it comes to quality of teaching and reputation, Delhi University is a Delhi University.
Correct.
This university, this institution has served our country, and this institution is in the foundations of India. When India wanted engineers, doctors, philosophers, economists, Delhi University gave everything.
Correct.
Participated in freedom movement also.
True, I am aware of that.
And in the development of our country also, our students, our alumni,
yes,
done extremely well, outstandingly, very well.
True.
We are proud of our alumni.
Correct.
When I got this offer, I thought God is very kind that I have given this responsibility of Vice Chancellorship of University of Delhi. Then when I came here, immediately I came to know, although I am from Delhi only, so I knew many things about Delhi University because when I was the director of NSIT, that institution was affiliated to Delhi University.
Okay.
So I interacted this institution in the capacity of the director also.
Correct.
So I had good and bad, both type of experiences. So I knew about the university. Then I thought, and then when I came to know that 7,000 or 6,000 vacant positions are there, people are working as ad hoc for so many years, then I thought we should take this project first.
Right.
Like I said, take the difficult path first, not easy path.
Right, absolutely.
And God will provide energy, support, people for the project. If it is in the larger good of the society,
yes,
then everything will come down for you.
True.
And this we started, and I'm very happy to share with that. In the last about 1.5 years or 2 years, we could recruit about 4,560 assistant professors, associate and professors in the university.
Right.
Unprecedented, unbelievable.
In this such short
span of time, so many now teachers are recruited in different colleges and in the university teaching department. But right now, for about 2 months, we have stopped this due to the model code of conduct. But after after 4th June, when this duration of model code of conduct will be over, then we will start again. This is one thing.
Yeah.
Second is, this is a 100-year-old institution, and I am very lucky that this 100-year centenary celebration came in that duration.
True.
But then buildings are old. They need to be repaired, rejuvenated, and restructured at times. Expectations are very high. We need new infrastructure also. In order to meet that, we thought we should contact Government of India. Please help us. And I'm very happy to share that Government of India is more positive than us.
Oh, wonderful.
They gave us 938 crores through Higher Education Funding Agency. Basically, it's a loan, but it's a grant in different form. And you will be very surprised to know the conditions. Condition is if you take, say, 100 rupees, then 100% interest will be paid by the government.
Okay.
And out of 100 rupees, 90 rupees will be given by the government. We have to pay only 10 rupees in 10 years.
Okay.
Which is nothing.
No, actually nothing. It's 1% per year is what you are contributing virtually.
Only. And we are very comfortable in that condition. But the best part is it makes us responsible. It makes us accountable. And this is a good system. And now we have received about 938 crore in HEFA. Then recently we have got about 276 crore rupees from Ministry of Women and Child Welfare. Madam Smriti Irani, Honorable Minister, came here and she announced 2 hostels, 1,000 bed hostels for girl students under Nirbhaya Fund. Then she also gave money for the establishment of Buddhist Studies Center, and one is Gurumukhi script about center at Khalsa College. Then the point is, if you are sincere, your team is good, and fortunately our team is also very good.
That's so good.
All are working very hard. And people give credit to me, but it's not it's the work of the team. So many people are working for the cause. So many. If I have to name, it will take at least 20-30 minutes to name those people.
People who are working.
There are about 400-500 people who are working very hard, day and night. And their only priority is University of Delhi. And I'm really happy to have such a team and very lucky to have such a team.
I think the team is also fortunate to have you as a leader. So it goes either ways. I'm sure if I asked one of the 500 people, they will say we are very fortunate that we have a VC like him. Because the leader has to encourage, he has to motivate, he has to support, he has to stand by them if they make mistakes. So now, that is your function, no?
Now new buildings are coming up. And after 3 years, you will see that new high-rise buildings will be there on campus. Our students will get better facilities. Our teachers will get better, not only accommodation, but also better laboratory facilities also. So things are improving. Things are getting better here. And this is an institution who will continue to serve our country. And now Prime Minister said the Viksit Bharat Mission. And we are active partner of Viksit Bharat Mission at 2047. And when Madam came, Smriti Irani ji, she came for a program of Viksit Bharat Ambassador.
Okay.
So having 8,000 girl students in a program, Viksit Bharat Ambassador, and they gave idea that, ma'am, we need money for the hostels. She immediately approved. Sometimes, we announced but it did not
actually happen.
But here, within 7 days, we got the approval sanction from the Government of India, Ministry. This is what I say, the new India, and in the new way which government is working. We are lucky to have such a government and such fast decision making.
Correct.
And I'm very confident that in the process of Viksit Bharat, Delhi University will play Delhi University will act as a catalyst and will play a very, very important, significant role in making our India as Viksit Bharat.
That is so wonderful. This is one aspect of it. You can say the quantitative aspect, the qualitative aspect. There is an aspect of empathy which also you have brought to bear in your office. For instance, I have heard about the scheme by which you have ensured that there is reservation for orphans in various colleges, in all the colleges and all the departments. Now, what made you think of such a scheme? Because this is such a humane gesture that the university is making, reaching out to the weakest of the weak.
It just happened. It just happened. We have Chairperson Cultural Council, Shri Anup Lathar. He came to my office and he said, sir, we should do something for orphan students. What can we do? Why can't we have reservation for orphan students? Then idea immediately clicked me. Yes, we should. Why not? Because someone has lost parents. Then I called registrar, other officers of the university that it's a wonderful idea and we should implement this idea. But immediately, what came in the mind, then some said, yes, but we should give only those jo gareeb hain. There should be a financial rider.
Correct, cut off.
But how the students, such students are deprived of many things, not only money, but
Correct.
emotions.
Correct.
Their loneliness.
Right.
So we should not work like that. There should not be any financial criteria here. All those who have lost their parents, they will get admission. And in all programs of the university, we reserve 2 seats, at least one for the girl student, at least one.
Okay.
दो भी हो सकती हैं, but at least one for the girl student. So now, thousands of seats are created.
Seats are created, correct.
And first time when we introduced this in the last academic year, 98 or 101, I'm slightly confused here. 98 or 101 students took admission. Then we met all those students.
How nice.
Understood their difficulties, challenges, stories. Stories were eye-opener. आंखों में आंसू आ गए उनके बच्चों का. And that was a very satisfying day for all of us. कि हमने कुछ अच्छा किया.
बिल्कुल.
But next step. Immediately, Government of India also took that idea. When it came to newspapers, immediately Government of India also picked up this idea. And then Ministry of Education wrote to all Indian universities that please follow the University of Delhi model for orphanage students. Now, many institutions are providing such facilities to those students. So, an idea came in University of Delhi. We implemented. Government of India has now, spread that idea to all higher education institutions. Such a wonderful thing which has happened.
Absolutely. That means the effect of that one instant decision is being felt all over the country by children who are deprived of what they are. So it's a multiplier. It's multiplied to many times the size it was envisaged in the beginning.
Yes,
that is so wonderful, sir. I think there are some things you do for reasons which can be calculated. There are some things which you do for the soul.
Yes.
So I think this is one of the things which you have done for the soul of Delhi University.
Yes.
That kindness, empathy are not dead here. So my heartiest congratulations on this more than anything else. Other things happen, but this is something that is a magnificent step taken by you.
And we are not charging any fee.
Correct.
From orphan students, we are not charging anything. And those who are poor, we are giving stipend.
Okay.
And hostel free. And if someone is really very poor from orphanage home, then we are also paying the mess charges also to that.
That's excellent. That's excellent. I mean, how many lives you are changing? That is what we will actually take with us. It's a wonderful step. When I first heard of it, it actually, matlab, gadgad ho gaya ki there's something so nice being done by someone we are going to meet. So that's wonderful, sir. Now tell me one thing. The world is changing. Everything changes very fast nowadays. And back in the 70s, Peter Drucker wrote this book called The Future Shock, where he said that the pace of change will always accelerate.
Yes.
Since then, the pace of change has further multiplied many times over. It is true of academics also. So how do you see Delhi University evolving to keep pace with the changes that are taking place in the academic firmament?
One is, academic initiatives. We are one of the best university of our country. And we are torchbearer and leader in many emerging areas. We started 5-year law program.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we used to have 2 institutions under Faculty of Technology, but both have become now universities. So we decided to start Faculty of Technology with 3 departments, Department of Electrical Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, and Computer Science and Engineering. We have started from the last year. So we have Medical College, University College of Medical Sciences, and
that we have,
medical colleges also.
Yes.
So it's a large spectrum of all colors.
Right.
And meanwhile, this national education policy came.
Yes.
We thought Delhi University should implement not only its framework and provisions, but also spirit of national education.
That's important.
एक अच्छा इंसान बनाना है तो कैसे बनेगा? किसी को we need skill oriented persons. How to introduce skill courses? Many things which are new, but I'm thankful to students and teachers of University of Delhi. They took it very enthusiastically and positively, and we implemented. Now we will be completing 2 years very soon.
Yeah.
And it was a very good experience, and our framework and many provisions were implemented in other universities also. And this will be a game changer. Should be a game changer, and our students will have right kind of skills, knowledge, attitude, because attitude part was missing in the whole system.
Yes.
Now we are working on the attitude also. Because someone has rightly said your degree is just a piece of paper. Your education is seen in your behavior.
Right, absolutely.
If a good degree cannot make you a good person, then there is something wrong in the degree. It is just a certificate. वसीम बरेलवी का एक शेर है, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. वो कहता है कि डिग्री तो तालीम के खर्चे की रसीदें हैं साहिब. डिग्री तो तालीम के खर्चे की रसीदें हैं साहिब. इल्म तो वो है जो आपके किरदार से झलके लगता है. क्या बात है. कोई मिलकर आपसे गया तो उसे अच्छा लगे कि यार किसी सही आदमी से मिलकर गया. उसको ये भाव नहीं आना चाहिए कि कुर्सी तो बड़ी थी, आदमी छोटा था. वाकई 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 वाकई. ये भाव अगर आया तो समझिए कि आपकी शिक्षा में कोई कमी रह गई. जी जी, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आवश्यकता बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. इसी कारण से इससे जुड़ा हुआ एक शेर मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. एक कविता की लाइन है, शेर नहीं है. कई बार मैं उसको बोलता भी हूँ और शायद वो बहुत सही भी है कि कोई उस पेड़ से पूछे मुसीबत में खड़े रहना, कि जिसने बाढ़ के पानी में भी सीखा अड़े रहना. वाह वाह. मैं कितने ही बड़े लोगों की नीचाइयों से वाकिफ हूँ, बड़ा मुश्किल है दुनिया में बड़े होकर बड़ा रहना. तो बड़े होकर जो बड़ा रहना है, ये भी तो शिक्षा का काम है. ये भी तो शिक्षा का काम है. अब देखिए कुंवर बेचन साहब ने कितनी अच्छी बात कही है. वो कहते हैं कि कोई उस पेड़ से पूछे मुसीबत में खड़े रहना, कि जिसने बाढ़ के पानी में भी सीखा अड़े रहना. मैं कितने ही बड़े लोगों की नीचाइयों से वाकिफ हूँ, बड़ा मुश्किल है दुनिया में बड़े होकर बड़ा रहना. तो ये जो बड़े होकर बड़े रहने का जो भाव है, ये तो शिक्षा ही करती है ना. करेक्ट. अगर ये भाव हमें नहीं आया तो समझिए कि शिक्षा में कमी रह गई थी, और शिक्षा ने ध्यान भी कम दिया इस बात पे. इसी कारण से जब बच्चा आता है हमारे पास छोटा शिक्षा के अंदर, 3 साल का बच्चा माँ दे के जाती है, 23 साल का जब निकलता है तो वो माँ को ये बोलता है कि माँ तुझको कुछ नहीं आता. तो ये जो इस तरह का भाव है, इस पर काम करने की जरूरत है. और ये राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति का मूल भाव है. खाली फ्रेमवर्क की बात नहीं है, खाली 3 से 4 साल का कोर्स करने की भी बात नहीं है, ये क्रेडिट कम ज्यादा करने की भी बात नहीं है. ये बात ये है कि हम अच्छे इंसान बने और अच्छे इंजीनियर भी बने, और हमारे अंदर करुणा का भाव भी हो. हमारे दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के ही एक प्रोफेसर थे, ओम प्रकाश कोहली, जो बाद में गुजरात के गवर्नर भी बने गुजरात के. कोहली साहब कई बार ये बात कहते थे कि पढ़े लिखे लोगों में करुणा की कमी सबसे बड़ी चिंता का कारण है. एंड इन एजुकेशन सिस्टम वी आर नॉट फोकसिंग ऑन कंपैशन. कंपैशन, we talk about communication, we talk about courage, confidence, but we don't talk about compassion, which is the fundamental value system for a human being. Without compassion, you can't be a good human being. So there are many things which education should focus, and now at least in our higher education institutions, now we are discussing such aspects also. I am very confident that that good things will come slowly and steadily. Because what is happening now in higher education institutions, when a bright student, when a student decides to suicide.
I know, that has been there, correct.
It is happening in many institutions. That day is black day of education. If we cannot protect our dear students, why are we here? It's our failure. Sooner we realize, better it is for education fraternity. And new education policy pushes us, encourages us, provides opportunities that please look, these are also very important subjects which are to be discussed, debated and deliberated in the higher education arena. And now we are doing it.
This is very important because not only from the point of view of students, even the teachers will have to reorient themselves to get into this frame of mind. वो भी तो आपके लिए करना बहुत जरूरी होगा ना, कि टीचर्स को भी रीओरिएंट करना है आपने. ओके, चरित्र ज्ञान देने का तो हमारे यहाँ प्रावधान ही नहीं है, विषय ज्ञान देने का सिर्फ है. हमने अगर विषय सिखा दिया तो हमारा काम हो गया. तो वैसा तो नहीं चलेगा.
ऐसा होना भी नहीं चाहिए. होता पता है क्या है कि टीचर, मैं कह रहा हूँ, अगर आप कहते कुछ और करते कुछ हो तो आपकी बात लोग सुनेंगे तो जरूर, प्रभाव नहीं पड़ेगा. बिल्कुल, प्रभाव नहीं पड़ेगा. बिल्कुल. और टीचर तो बच्चा माँ बाप से ऊपर मानता है. बिल्कुल मानता है सर. अगर आपको हम कहें, जब कई बार कि आप आंख बंद करेंगे तो सोचो कि आपको सबसे अच्छा टीचर कौन मिला था. जो ध्यान में आए व्यक्ति, जिसका चेहरा ध्यान में आए, तो वो क्यों अच्छा था, आपको क्यों अच्छा लगता था, पढ़ाता अच्छा था, या मन से अच्छा था, आपको प्यार करता था, क्यों अच्छा था, वैसा बनने की कोशिश करनी। और आपको हैरानी होगी, जब ये बात मैंने बहुत सारे लोगों से पूछता हूँ तो सबके मन में कोई स्कूल के टीचर का ध्यान आता है, हायर एजुकेशन की का नहीं आता।
मेरे मन में वही था अभी, जिन्होंने मुझे केमिस्ट्री पढ़ाया।
हाँ, हायर एजुकेशन का नहीं आता है ध्यान। इसका मतलब क्या है, experience of our dear students are not that good. That also we have to think and rethink.
Correct.
In higher education system.
That's wonderful. We'll move on to another track.
Yes.
Talking of endowments.
Yes.
Now, in order to take the university forward and to take it into at a global level, make it much more competitive, much more figuring, much higher than where it is figuring now, though we are still doing so well, but yet taking it up. Now, what do you think is the role of endowments in this whole process?
You know, one thing which we have to understand, that money is very important.
Yes, true, true.
Without money, you cannot do many things.
True.
And this university is very fortunate that Government of India is supporting us very well. But it is also our responsibility to have our own resources also. I'm not saying that the Government of India will not support. Government of India is supporting. They keep on supporting us.
Correct.
But if we want to have new initiatives worldwide, universities have their endowment funds.
Endowment funds, correct.
So we thought, let us start this. So we have started University of Delhi Foundation.
Ji.
And then Professor Anil is the CEO of that foundation.
Right.
And the job of the foundation is to generate money for the university because we have a very large, effective, important base of alumni.
Absolutely.
Please contact them. I said, ask money so that they will donate to the university. One is for a specific purpose.
Right.
Another is for the endowment fund. Another is you can give in kind also. And experience of 1 year like is very, very encouraging. Like our size of endowment is about 1.5 crore. Then LIC has also given us a ambulance for the university.
Okay.
Third is, like Reliance has, through BSCS, has decided to give us laptops to poor students, poor girls, we have decided, costing around 2.5 crore rupees. Then for blind students also, like now Professor Anil is negotiating with a company which will donate laptops to our blind students. Point is not that. We want to create the environment of giving, concept of giving to our alumni and society. Because universities are not of Vice-Chancellor or faculty members and students. A university is the property of society.
Yes.
Property of nation.
True.
Nation should participate. That's why if you give something, then you feel connected. And then we also become more responsible, answerable, accountable. That's why we thought, let us focus on that. Our first target is like, we want to have 100 crores and then 1,000 crore corpus for the university. That amount will give us confidence. And then there is a charter where we can, use this money. And there is a board. But we don't want to use right now.
You just want
Frankly speaking, like this we want to use after a few years when we have sizable amount of corpus. But in India, we do not have the habit of giving to universities. We give to temples. We give to religious places. We give to many other events. But when it comes to giving something to the university, we are not open for that because we are not trained and tuned and we have not seen such examples. We want to create that environment. That's why now we are approaching alumni. Please give us something. So, and I am very hopeful that here, the point is not like 1,000 crore or 500 crores. Point is create the culture of giving. जिसको देने की आदत होती है वो इंसान बड़ा हो ही जाता है. और देना बिना पर्पस के, you will not get anything out of it, but your children will get. सब हमारे बच्चे ही तो हैं ये. आपका बच्चा मेरा ही तो बच्चा है. These institutions are for everyone, and you will not find a single house in Delhi.
where
Delhi University is not there.
Correct.
We are everywhere.
Correct.
Such a good institution. If you give 50,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees to the university. आपको लगेगा मैंने कुछ दिया है.
Absolutely.
और हमें लगेगा जब आपसे लिया है तो हम ज़्यादा जिम्मेदार हैं. हम ज़्यादा जिम्मेदारी से काम करें. So it's a two-way process, but this culture is in US. Yes, this culture is in many other countries. But now in India, Government of India is also pushing us. So it has slowly started now. But I am very hopeful that in the next 5 years you will see a sea change in the higher education institutions with respect to endowment.
Endowment funds. So one point that I seem to take away from what you are saying is that it is not only about the amount of money connected, it is about the stakeholders in the university increasing actually.
Oh, yes.
Because suddenly every household with a 10,000 rupee contribution, he may have helped you only purchase 2 chairs or a laptop. But fact remains that he is now connected to the university.
Connected to the university.
That I take away.
And that money is used for someone for teaching learning, someone for something.
Vidyadan hua na sir.
And that is changing the life of an individual and family.
Correct.
I just want to give you an example.
True.
There is a professor of Janki Devi Memorial College of University of Delhi, Professor Marjani Fernandez. She is a retired professor. She came to attend an alumni function. Very old lady, and she said, "Sir, I want to give 22 lakh rupees to the university from my funds." But why do you want to give such a huge amount? You are a retired person. Then she said, "No, sir. One aspect is very important for me. I want to give this money for the creation of a facility for single women, so that single women can stay there for a month, 2 months, like a hostel facility for a single woman. And this 22 lakhs will be sufficient." Don't worry, this money is very important for me. Then we decided that this 22 lakh is fine. We will from the university also will contribute in the project.
Right.
And we incorporated this in the new building, new hostels building, which is coming up. 3-4 rooms are dedicated for this activity. Like one initiative of a professor who is not Amir, wo paise wali nahi hai, but from her own savings, she donated 22 lakh rupees. ये 22 lakh rupees नहीं है, इसकी कीमत बहुत ज़्यादा है.
उनके कितने सालों की कमाई है सर जो उन्होंने दी, उतने साल उन्होंने दिया आपको.
वो भावना, वो भाव, this energy drives all of us. This energy drives our University of Delhi Foundation. Such people are source of inspiration for Indian society and University of Delhi. That if she can do it, why can't we do it?
Correct.
And in the coming generations, this will be a very, very important milestone in the history of University of Delhi Foundation.
That's wonderful. Sir, now we'll switch to another track, which is that I have recently come to know that Delhi University has been ranked number 1 on the sustainability index. Now, ek to explain that to us. We are number 1 in the country and 220 in the world. So now, what are the steps you are taking to take it further up in the world rankings? And what is this sustainability index in the first place?
There is a ranking system worldwide, very reputed, is QS ranking.
Right.
Quakerly Simons ranking, headquarter is at London. Very reputed ranking system. So they have a separate segment for sustainability ranking. The universities who are very sensitive about sustainability issues. For example, like zero liquid discharge campus, minimum wastage, like ban on single-use plastic.
Yes.
Universities publishing research, doing research in the area of sustainability. How many projects are being conducted in the university in these areas?
Right.
How many students are working in the different aspects of sustainability? Because this sustainability is very, very important now, because we have already damaged so many things of the world. And when we say that, it was the Dhyaya Vakya of G20 also, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So we say the whole world is a family. It means what? Environment. We have to take care of the environment. We have to take care of the water. We have to take care of the air, quality of air. And in Delhi, we know that what is happening in Delhi. So we are taking many steps in University of Delhi to improve. One is also existing system. Second is those who are doing research to further design new instruments for that. And Delhi University is doing extremely well. That's why QS ranking system has ranked us #1 in India under sustainability ranking framework.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Sir, another factor is that the alumni of any university, as you mentioned before, are actually its strength. And Delhi University is blessed that we have millions of alumni scattered all over the globe, and they are holding very preeminent positions in various organizations and governments in all the countries of the world.
Yes.
Now, what is the institutional framework, or what are the steps that DU is taking to tap the resources of the alumni for the betterment of the university? Now, what is it that you are doing to capture their energy and make it focus on development for DU? What are the steps being taken?
Delhi University has its own culture, own processes and systems. Some are very traditional, being a government institution. So we decided that let us create a structure within Delhi University but outside of Delhi University. Two things are very different.
Right.
It means what? We created a Section 8 company, Delhi University of Delhi Foundation, and decided that this company, which is promoted by University of Delhi, where Vice-Chancellor is the chairperson, then Registrar, Finance Officer, and other prominent officers of the university are on the board of that company. Our job is what? We want to connect with alumni and then organize them, structure their emotions and aspirations to help the university, help different initiatives of the university. Although Delhi University has, say, millions of alumni,
Millions.
But focus was that someone is from SRCC. SRCC has its own association of alumni. Ramjas has different, Hansraj has different. It is college-wise. No problem. Then we thought, let us create this company which will not only support their endeavors, but also an integrated system in the university. So that's why, and now we are organizing alumni meet under the integrated banner also. Individually also colleges are doing it. We are helping them also. So we are working as a team, and results will be visible very soon to all of us. But yes, we have many success stories, but many more will come in coming years.
University of Delhi Foundation that you spoke about, how do you see it performing a role in the next 20 years for the growth of the university?
Oh, yes.
How do you think it is going to contribute?
I just want to give an example. Our CEO, Prof. Anil, came to me with an idea of Sashakta Beti. He said, those who cannot afford, we should provide laptops to all those girl students. The point is, laptop now has become a very powerful instrument for teaching learning processes.
Correct.
So we say, let us. Then I thought, yes, it's a good idea, but how would we implement this? Then he worked, and discussions took place with the Reliance supported the BSES. It's a electric power supply company of Delhi.
Right.
And now they have decided to donate about 1,000 laptops, 2.5 crore rupees. And they will purchase and then give it to us for further distribution to about 1,000 girl students, those who cannot afford. So it's a very good initiative, Sashakta Beti. And then second is laptops for blind students. Many blind students are coming. They don't have laptop, and now there are specially blind students enabled laptops are available.
Right.
And many students are using such laptops. We thought if we can ask corporate world to provide such laptops to our blind students, it will be a very good initiative, and our team is working very hard. And this is another success story of University of Delhi Foundation.
So you look forward to many such new initiatives coming up, which is within the university structure yet outside it. So that they are able to source from private enterprises and such like.
They have flexibility to approach, flexibility to get money. And the best part is, no money will come in the account of the company. This is also...
this is very important.
No money will come in the account of the company. All contributions will go directly to the registrar. account, university account and endowment fund and wherever. And then university, like for running a company, all expenditures are met by the university.
Right.
So that whatever is coming from alumni contributions, 100% will be for that purpose only.
Purpose only, correct.
Not for administrative expenses or ministerial expenses. Those will be, we have made budgetary provision for such expenses. So every penny will be used for that purpose.
So this is a very new structure that you have evolved.
Yes.
Now, what made you want to evolve a structure which was so unique and different? This is like a corporate structure only, like a wholly owned subsidiary you have.
Yes,
it's just exactly like that.
We created two such companies. One is for this, another is a business incubator, a company which will run our business incubator, because everyone is talking about entrepreneurship. That we have to create right kind of ecosystem for potential entrepreneurs. So we created Udmode Foundation, and that company now invites applications for space in the incubator. Then they give seed money, financial support, then legal support, accounting support to those students. So we are creating that type of ecosystem. And if I would like to request you, please visit the incubator of Udmode Foundation.
I would love to do that.
So one hand, University of Delhi Foundation will generate money, but another hand, this Udmode Foundation will spend money for our students, because we are for students. Our responsibility is to provide right kind of environment in the university for our students, because students are future of our nation. If we say we will be a developed nation, this is possible if we are able to give right kind of citizens, right kind of professionals, right kind of economists, right kind of philosophers, right kind of doctors to the society, and we are doing so.
That's wonderful. You know what happens when I'm hearing you speak for the last 30-40 minutes? The moment the future of the students comes into play, you become so passionate, and that passion is probably driving you to do what you are doing right now.
We are for our students.
Exactly.
They are bright sons and daughters of every citizen. I don't differentiate कि मेरा बच्चा है कि तुम्हारा बच्चा है कि दूसरे का बच्चा है. हमारे बच्चे हैं ये. माँ बाप ने जब हमको दे दिए, हमारे बच्चे हैं. सब फैसिलिटीज उनके लिए क्रिएट करनी है हमको. ये तो हमारे हैं सारे के सारे. अगर वो भाव नहीं आता है ना, तो आपको फिर हेड ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशन बनना ही नहीं चाहिए. मेरे पराया थोड़ी हो सकता है, ये तो हमारे बच्चे हैं.
ये बहुत बहुत बड़ी बात आपने कही है, क्योंकि नॉर्मली ब्यूरोक्रेसीज में सर जहाँ तक वर्ल्ड वाइड देखा जाता है, सेल्फ सर्विंग ब्यूरोक्रेसीज हो जाती है, खुद को ही फीड करती हैं, इसके अलावा बाहर किसी की तरफ देखती नहीं है. तो इन 40-45 मिनट में मुझे एहसास हुआ है कि आप बाहर ही देखते हैं. You always look out at what the constituencies and what you can add value to it and how you can add value to it. उसी तरफ आप ज़्यादा देख रहे हैं.
एक हमारा एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का एक फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल है, जो गीता का एक श्लोक है, जो मुझे बहुत पसंद भी है और कोशिश करते हैं कि इसको प्रैक्टिस करें. क्या है कि कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते माँ फलेषु कदाचन, माँ कर्म फल हेतु भुर्माते संगो सत्व कर्मणि. मतलब है कि कर्म जो है ना, उस पे हमारा अधिकार है, उसके फल पे नहीं है. पर अगर फल हमें कुछ मिलना नहीं है इसमें से, तो मैं कुछ करूंगा ही नहीं, ऐसा भी नहीं करना.
ऐसा नहीं है
कि काम के प्रति अनासक्ति भी नहीं होनी चाहिए. तो मेरे को किसी काम में अपना हित नहीं देखना है. हमको अपना हित किसी पॉलिसी में, किसी में नहीं देखना चाहिए, क्योंकि सबके हित में हमारा हित है. और सबसे बड़ा जो स्टेक हमारे पे लगा हुआ है, जिसको हम भूल जाते हैं और मैनेजमेंट में भी नहीं पढ़ाया जाता, कि इस देश का स्टेक हम पे लगा हुआ है. अगर स्टेक होल्डर्स की बात होती है, तो सबसे पहला भारत का स्टेक आप में लगा हुआ है. दूसरा आपके माँ बाप का स्टेक आप में लगा हुआ है. तीसरा टीचर्स का स्टेक लगा हुआ है. चौथा, तो हम अपनी सक्सेस के सोल प्रोप्राइटर नहीं हैं. ये भाव का निर्माण हमें बहुत जरूरी है. और जब सबका स्टेक लगा हुआ है और देश का भी स्टेक है, उसकी चिंता और वो मन बनाना, ये विश्वविद्यालयों का काम है. अदरवाइज 75 साल में जो आज़ादी के बाद हुआ क्या, कि अपनी चिंता करने वाले बढ़ गए देश में, देश की चिंता करने वाले कम हो गए. तो सबसे नहीं तो हमको लगता है कि मेरा इसमें क्या है. अरे आपको मिल जाएगा यार, इंतजार तो करो ना. तुमको क्यों नहीं मिलेगा? जब होगा तो तुमको भी मिलेगा. पर अगर आदमी सोचता है कि मुझको ही लेना है, तो वो एक भाव है जिसपे कि हमें काम नहीं करना चाहिए. एंड when in education system we will focus on such values and virtues, results will be very different for the society.
हो सकता है इसको एक पीढ़ी लगे, लेकिन उसके अंत में जो रिजल्ट आएगा वो शायद देश के लिए बहुत गौरव की चीज होगी.
बहुत फर्क है.
सर एज ए कंक्लूडिंग क्वेश्चन, जब आपने स्टेक होल्डर्स की बात की तो हमारी फैकल्टी भी स्टेक होल्डर्स है, हमारे स्टूडेंट्स भी स्टेक होल्डर्स हैं, पूरा समाज स्टेक होल्डर है एक तरह से देखा जाए तो यूनिवर्सिटी में. तो फॉर कंट्रीब्यूटिंग टू द एंडोमेंट फंड, क्या आप उनको कोई संदेश देना चाहेंगे?
हाँ, देखो, दिस यूनिवर्सिटी or every university, but right now I am talking about University of Delhi. Delhi University is our university. The teachers who are here, the administration and the Vice-Chancellor, we are only running the show. Show is yours. It is the responsibility of every citizen, every student, every teacher and potential students to make Delhi University a better place. And that's why I would like to appeal all of you, please contribute in the endowment fund of the university, whatever you want to, whatever way you want to contribute, so that we will have a healthy endowment fund. Today we don't have an issue, but tomorrow if we want to spend on some projects, we want to invest some of the first areas of knowledge, then money should not be a constraint. That's why, I would like to appeal that please give something to the university, because university is yours, university is for our country, and university is playing a very, very important pivotal role in making this our country as Viksit Bharat at 2047, which is the dream, which is a sankalp taken by Honorable Prime Minister of our country, and we are here to support that in every way, and we will be active partner in the acceleration of the growth of our country. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Actually, sir, when I was a student of the university, this august building, we used to roam outside the building and look in and wonder what kind of a person would be the Vice-Chancellor who actually sits inside here. So we always thought of him as somebody very cold and withdrawn and somebody who is only, running big foundations, big things and talking about academia. Today we have found a really warm-hearted person with whom I have had the honor of interacting.
Thank
you. I'm sure that the future of the Delhi University is extremely safe in these hands, and we really look forward to it contributing in a major way to the country's growth and to the betterment of humanity in the years to come. Yes. Thank you very much for the time you've given, Professor Sharma. Thank you very much. It's been a great pleasure, sir. It's been a great pleasure.